Hi everyone, here is your pick a card for Taurus season. As you can see, we have three wands to choose from. The first one's going to be Rainbow Moonstone. The middle one is going to be a Amethyst wand. And then the final one is going to be a black Himalayan quartz. So go ahead and take the time right now and ask for your guidance to come in so that you can choose the appropriate wand for you and what you're going to be focusing on or manifesting this Taurus season. Okay, if you chose the Rainbow Moonstone, here is your reading. All right, let's see what we get. Ooh, family of light. So this is going to be about connecting to your higher self and your guides. So there's going to be a spiritual theme for Taurus season for you in particular. It is going to include a lot of learning, a lot of spiritual growth, but also a lot of manifesting of your path. So if you are still kind of stuck in the limbo stage of the energy that was kind of like in the beginning of the year, this card signifies we are done with that, we are over it, and now we are able to refocus our energy into connecting to the higher realms, which is awesome in my opinion. So let's go ahead and pick another card for you. Oh, let's see what we get. Ooh, we got Esteves, Angel of Divination. Oh, perfect. So this is pretty much what you're going to be working on. Divination, manifestation, spell work, witchcraft, or whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be about manifesting your reality. What is it that you want out of life? How is your life not what you currently want? And it's about releasing any limiting beliefs regarding this, as well as regarding your future. I also want to emphasize that your guides are saying, connect with us. Let us help you with this path that you want to create, because we have a lot of information for you, especially your higher self has a lot of information for you to download so that you can then apply it to your current life at this time in order for you to manifest the reality that you truly desire. All right, we're going to pick another card as well, okay? Oh, non-humanoid. This is interesting. This is parallel reality. So alienness, non-humanoid is all about understanding that even though we are in this physical form, we ourselves, our soul, that of which we are made of, is non-human, meaning that we are souls that are expand through the universe, infinitely connected to the omnipotence of creator energy. And we are at this time experiencing a human experience, which is good, right? Because while we're here, we're learning to address any type of karmic cycles. We're learning to address any type of dualistic energy so that our souls can advance and progress, or what a lot of people like to say, evolve. So that is what this is all about, is understanding your connection that yes, you are human. Yes, you are here, but you're also a soul. You're also a spirit that is infinite, that is well connected to everything and anything that is creation energy. Okay, so we are experiencing this life path, but that doesn't mean that we need to limit ourselves to it. That means that we have to work on expanding ourselves and understanding that we ourselves can have a say in how our life turns out here on the earth plane. We ourselves can have a say in what we want to create here. Yes, we do have to work through our karma. Yes, we do have to learn our lessons and move forward. But that's what it is all about. It's to learn and move forward, and then how to apply these lessons as well in this lifetime so that we don't have to recycle that lesson in another lifetime. Okay, so this is super exciting because this is like you finally accepting who you truly are and having the authority and power to create the life that you desire through your focus on spiritual growth, as well as through your allowing of the spirit realm to help and support you now. So congratulations, that is what you are going to be learning in Taurus season. All right, whoever chose this beautiful crystal, this amethyst, here is your reading for Taurus season. So let's go ahead and choose a card real quick for the theme. Ooh, Star Child. Ooh, this is great and exciting because you are connecting to your starseed roots this season. You are discovering past lifetimes. You are also exploring beyond the physical realm into the higher realm. So I like to tell people that a lot of these star beings actually come from the fifth dimension and above. Some of them can come from the ninth dimension near the angelic realm. So it's really important for you to allow yourself to channel this information on your own. But if you need support, there is a Starseed community online that you can start to kind of like learn about. Doesn't mean that what you are receiving at this time is not applicable to your lifetime as a starseed. It just means that you just need a little bit more of a push to remember who you really are or who you used to be as a starseed. I also want to emphasize that a star child or a person that comes from the stars, soul-wise, doesn't mean that they're automatically only that. Remember, you are multi-dimensional, meaning that you've been here, done it through different dimensions, through different realities, as well as different physical forms. So it's not just being a starseed. It is about being omnipotent, about connection to the oneness of all creation and remembering that for this season, okay? So let's go ahead and pull another card for you. All right, let's see. Oh. This is interesting because Estivus came out for another group as well. So this is about Angel of Divination. So this one is connected to the spirit realm. It's connected to the manifestation of our reality, okay? So Estivus can assist you with accessing these memories, accessing your true potential while you're here in the human form, but also how to use your power of manifestation to create your reality. Estivus is also really helpful with esoteric knowledge and wisdom, things that have been created in the spirit world that are coming into our reality through channeled messages, dreams, as well as through other scholars in the ancient world who left behind this information. For what Estivus is kind of indicating for you, for sure, is reverting back to a time where you used to be a manifester, or where you used to be a person who was in charge of a school of spirituality. So kind of like looking at going into a state of hypnosis, or possibly doing a deep dive with a meditation to get you there to really explore a past lifetime. And they're kind of indicating Sirius, okay, the star Sirius in particular, that is located within the constellation of Canis Majoris, which is the Big Dipper. So exploring a lifetime there can get you linked up to your past lifetimes and what you used to be in charge of, or what it is that you have, ultimately your magic, and how you can bring that back into this reality so that you can use that to create your reality from here on out. And I'm just going to tell you right now that Sirius, is the star itself, is linked to a lot of ancient peoples on the earth plane. So go ahead and explore that linkage. For instance, they are linked to the Egyptians and to Atlantis and to a lot of other cultures globally. So it is very important for you to explore these cultures so that you can understand what past lifetimes have led you to now. All right, we're going to pick another card and see what we get. Another message possibly. Ooh, Vega, self-sacrifice. Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the karmic cycle that you are currently going through in this lifetime. You are someone who is definitely giving a lot of yourself, a lot of your time, your energy, your love to others because you in your heart, in your soul know that you can transform people's lives for the better, that you can change things around, that you can help with the healing process for others. But it's also important to fill up your cup as well. It is also important for you not to give too much of yourself to those who are unwilling to do the work, meaning that sometimes when you do help others, they're not willing to help themselves at the time. And it's because, unfortunately, they are not seeking a change yet. They are just wanting to gather information in order for them to take the proper steps in the future to transform their lives for the better. But that is actually causing you a lot of stress, a lot of grief, and a lot of just guilt because you don't want to put on boundaries between you and these other people, but you really do have to because the effort that it takes for you to talk to others, do the assistance with the healing work, or even exchange energy with other people. And this can be just having a conversation. That's how energy exchange works. You are connecting to others automatically when you have that instant contact and connection, okay? And that actually drains you. That actually makes you feel like you are just overwhelmed with somebody else's energy, or even overwhelmed, meaning that you don't have enough energy to support someone during a hard time in their life. Okay. So it's important for you to put those boundaries up, to have some time for yourself, to do some self-care, but also understand that yes, you're here for a higher purpose. Yes, you're here to help the collective with the healing work, but you do not have to do the work yourself. Other people need to step it up and do the work for themselves. Okay. So that's what this card is all about. So that is all I have for you guys. All right, if you chose this beautiful black Himalayan crystal, then here is your reading for Taurus season. So let's go ahead and choose a card first and see what we are supposed to be focusing on while we are in Taurus season. Ooh, Cosmic Heart and Cosmic Christ connection. So this is pretty cool. So if you guys have ever worked with this type of energy, you will feel a lot of love, a lot of just insight into what it means to be one with all of creation, as well as with the cosmos itself. So the Cosmic Heart is I would say, creator energy. Okay, whether you call it goddess, God, whatever it is the energy that creates everything. Okay, and then from there, the cosmic Christ is you. You're the one that is a representative of this ultimate omnipotent force here on the earth plane. If you don't kind of resonate with the Christian definition of Christ, that's okay. What I want you to take into consideration is the Christ energy is within everyone. Okay. A lot of things are not very aligned with this energy, which again, because we're human, we have dualistic tendencies here. But what the actual Christ energy is a representative of the cosmic force or creator energy in the physical form. So it is all about being kind to yourself and to others. It is all about assisting others, giving of your time to help. It is all about helping yourself as well. It's not just giving too much of you to others, okay? It is about being a humanitarian, but also learning when to set those boundaries as well. It's all about healing yourself and helping others heal themselves too, okay? So this is pretty cool. It is going to be a lot of work. You might feel a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of work that you're doing, but that's because with anything, it is going to be worth the while, okay? It's going to be worth the work because your soul is here to transform the lives of others for the better. You're a soul that has been created in order for you to walk the earth and make it a better place, okay? So let's go ahead and pick another card for you for this Taurus season, okay? See what else we got. Ooh. Oh, Uriel, angel of the flame. Oh my God. Okay, so if you don't know a lot about the Archangel Uriel, here's some information. So the Archangel Uriel is here to guide people on the path towards enlightenment or on their own spiritual path. Okay, so it's kind of like he's here to remind you what is it that you're here for. All right, but also to help you along the way with like information, like if you need some assistance with making the right choices, ask the Archangel Uriel to give you some insight, give you some messages from the divine that you are on the right path, you know, things like that. Because sometimes we have self-doubt, right? That kicks in because of the ego, because the ego is fighting against our spiritual nature. It is trying to survive at all costs. And so that's why, you know, archangels are great for this type of work because they are messengers from the divine to help us here on the earth plane to choose the right things to do in order for us to really walk our walk and talk our talk. Okay, so I would definitely recommend that you work with this archangel so that you can really understand your life purpose and how to deal with choices that are going to come up, especially during Taurus season, in order for you to make the right choice, to incorporate these choices into your life so that your life can transform for the better. So let's go ahead and pick another card. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Okay, self-sacrifice. So this is actually another card that was for another group, but this is interesting because this is basically a lot of people who are here as healers, as helpers of the divine to help ascend everyone in this reality usually have it harder than others, meaning that there is a lot of love that they are wanting to give, but sometimes that is not reciprocated by those that we love in return. And so I think the theme for you guys is that you need to acknowledge that are still here and still wanting to help others, but you also need to have boundaries with those who are not ready for that type of help or that type of love. Okay, it's okay to say no. Okay, it's okay to say maybe we'll talk about this later, or it's even okay to say like, hey, I don't have enough for myself at this time. I need to fill my own cup, and when my cup is full, I will definitely assist you when I can. Okay, it is okay to say that, especially if you are feeling overwhelmed and drained constantly. Okay, you are here to heal, you are here to give of yourself, but not sacrifice your own happiness, your own energy, your own needs for other people. Okay, the Christ consciousness within you is expansive, it is omnipotent, it is never ending energy, is infinite, but you are still in human form, and your human form needs to rest, needs sustenance, needs nutrition, needs love as well. Okay? So that's important to remember that we are here to help, but we're not here to become martyrs for the cause. That is an old way of thinking, okay? And it's important for you to realize that you deserve better. You deserve a relationship with those that you love that is a two-way street, not just a one-way, where you are giving of yourself all the time and you don't get anything in return. All right. And I think that's important to learn as a lesson, as a karmic cycle, in order for us to grow, in order for us to really access our true potential here on the earth plane. Okay. Because we're here, you are here to create a change to help with the evolution of the human race. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys for this reading, and happy Taurus season.